Good morning, Wolverines. Today is Thursday, January 7th, and I'm so excited. Today we have 3 guest announcers, and they're each going to teach you something a little bit different, a secret recipe, but I have a secret of my own. We have all of these recipes in our library. Isn't that awesome? So the first person you're going to meet is called Admiral Atwell, and he is the admiral of a ship, and he loves to blow bubbles. And look at his recipe you can find in how to make bubbles. This book's in our library. You could check that book out. The second guest announcer is Trixie. Do you remember Trixie? She's a little firecracker. Well, she's a Southern girl, and Southern girls love lemonade. So you could find her recipe in this book, How to Start a Lemonade Stand. Maybe this summer you might do a lemonade stand. Heck, you know what would be great? You could do a lemonade stand in the winter. I bet your neighbors would think that's pretty awesome. The third person you're going to meet is Scientist Sam. We should probably be nice to Scientist Sam because he's kind of a little nervous, but he's going to teach you something super cool to make. Slime! How to make slime. This book's in our library. You could just check it out. So you're going to be introduced to all 3 of these guest announcers, and when they're done, you're going to come back to me and we're going to end the announcements with the pledge. Off you go.
Well, ahoy, mateys! My name is Admiral Atwell, and I have something great to share with you today. My favorite thing is to blow bubbles, so I'm going to give you my secret recipe. Are you ready? Pour 1 gallon of warm water into a large basin. Add 1 cup of dish soap and 1 tablespoon of glycerin. You may not have glycerin. You may have to go to the drugstore. Then here's the hard part. You need to let it sit for 2 to 3 days. After that, dip some of your everyday household tools in it. Fill these little holes and swing it through the air. Imagine filling all those holes up. You'd have 1,000,000 teeny tiny bubbles, just like me. Let's see if you can do it.
Well, it's so nice to see my little Wolverine friends again. Now, I don't know if you know this about Trixie, but I'm from the South. And in the South, we believe in something called hospitality, which means when someone comes to your house, you offer them a cold beverage. So today, I'm going to give you my lemonade recipe. Are you ready? Okay, you cut some lemons in half and you squeeze them until you have 1 cup of lemon juice. You pour that lemon juice in a pitcher and you add 1 cup of sugar and 5 cups of cold water. You stir well. You cut 1 lemon into a bunch of slices and you put that in the pitcher. And then you sit with your friend and you drink your lemonade and you just talk. So try that recipe. It's a good one.
Hi, Wolverines. My name is Sam. I'm a scientist. I'm a little nervous. Today I've never really been in front of a crowd, but I love science. I'm going to teach you something kind of fun today. It's called slime. Okay? So slime is super easy to make, and it's really cool. It can act like a solid and a liquid all at the same time. Okay, so here you go. 1/2 cup of water. Add a couple drops of food coloring to it. And then slowly mix in 1 cup of cornstarch, slowly. And then, before you know it, you'll make this goop. And look at when I don't play with it, it runs through my fingers. When I grab it, it becomes a solid. That's science. That's really cool. Slime.
So, how'd you like them? Weren't they funny? Those are all things you can do when you're bored or you want to do something a little different, or you want to check that book out and read more about them. They're in our library. So let's stand together and say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remember, you're loved. Now you go get them.